Time travel wasn't just a theme in Goodnight Sweetheart. It's something fans have felt themselves, watching the years fly by since the show first aired in 1993. This beloved British sitcom, with its unique blend of comedy, romance and time-hopping adventures, captured the hearts of audiences for over 2 decades. But what happened to the stars who brought these unforgettable characters to life? From Gary Sparrow's double life to Ivonne's modern ambition and Phoebe's 1940s charm. Let's take a nostalgic look back and see how the cast has changed from then to now. Some may surprise you. Victor Maguire, born on March 17, 1964, in Liverpool, England. He portrayed Ron Wheatcroft in Goodnight Sweetheart, 1993 to 2016, starting at age 29. Ron is Gary Sparrow's loyal best friend and business partner. A printer by trade, Ron helps Gary forge wartime currency and cover his tracks. Known for his gruff voice and dry humour, Ron provides comic relief and grounded advice throughout the series. Victor Maguire was already a recognisable figure in British sitcoms like Bread, and later appeared in Trolleyed and Coronation Street. As of 2025, he is 61 years old and continues to appear in television and theatre, maintaining a steady career in the British entertainment industry.
Can't argue with the symptoms.
Or the vomit.
Or that. But it's a state of mind. It's an outward manifestation of an emotional condition. It's fear of flying. It's a nerve. So, Ivonne, I hear you're planning a wise career move.
Look, we are running out of things to do with you. Okay, the consultant says he can't fit you with a...
Nicholas Lyndhurst, born on April 20th, 1961, in Emsworth, Hampshire, England. He portrayed Gary Sparrow in Goodnight Sweetheart, 1993 to 2016, when he was 32 years old. Gary is a TV repairman from the 1990s who stumbles upon a time portal that takes him back to World War II-era London. Juggling 2 lives in 2 different time periods, Gary is witty, resourceful, and emotionally conflicted as he balances his relationships and secrets. Lyndhurst's portrayal of Gary became iconic in British television. He had already gained fame from shows like Only Fools and Horses, and continued to build a successful career in comedy and drama. As of 2025, at 63 years old, Lyndhurst remains respected in the industry, though he has taken fewer public roles in recent years following personal tragedy, including the passing of his son in 2020.
Cucumber, boiled eggs and slices of pear. Pibbin bap, cheers old bap and pam bap. Things in baps, I suppose.
I think it's all a bit warts and all. There's a few things that even the die-hard fans wouldn't know. So yeah, there's 1 or 2 surprises out there.
Emma Amos, born on August 18th, 1964, in Newcastle under Lyme, England. She portrayed Ivonne Sparrow in Goodnight Sweetheart from 1997 to 1999, beginning the role at age 33. Ivonne is Gary's wife in the 1990s timeline, a successful, career-driven woman working in PR and business. She's portrayed as intelligent, independent, and increasingly suspicious of Gary's absences. Emma Amos took over the role of Ivonne during the later seasons, offering a sharper, more assertive version of the character. Amos has also appeared in series such as Casualty, Doctors, and Vera. As of 2025, she is 60 years old and continues to act in both television and stage roles, while also working as a theatre director.
Being able to make a living doing something I'm really passionate about. I attended all my mammograms from the age of 50. At 53, I got a call back.
Dervla Kirwan, born on October 24th, 1971, in Churchtown, Dublin, Ireland. She portrayed Phoebe Bamford, later Phoebe Sparrow, in Goodnight Sweetheart from 1993 to 1996, beginning the role at age 22. As the original Phoebe, Dervla brought vulnerability, strength, and romantic depth to the role. Her portrayal helped define Phoebe as a grounded yet passionate woman navigating life during the London Blitz. After leaving the show, Kerwin went on to star in acclaimed dramas such as Ballykiss Angel, Doctor Who, and The Stranger. As of 2025, she is 53 years old and continues to enjoy a successful acting career in both British and Irish film and television.
Dignity.
I don't see why I should. It was because of appeasers like him and Mr. Baldwin that we're in this war. If we'd stopped Hitler back in 36 when he remilitarised the Rhinelands...
Being catapulted, it was a 16 million viewer show. Unheard of, really. Yeah. I had Goodnight Sweetheart, was again a massive show. And I think...
Christopher Ettridge, born on February the 21st, 1948, in Isleworth, Middlesex, England. He portrayed Reg Deadman in Goodnight Sweetheart, 1993 to 2016, when he was 45 years old. Reg is a lovable but dim-witted policeman from the 1940s who often crosses paths with Gary. Despite his bumbling nature, Reg is sincere, loyal, and forms a unique bond with Gary over time. Christopher Ettridge brought warmth and subtle humour to the role, making Reg one of the show's most endearing characters. As of 2025, Ettridge is 77 years old. He continues to make occasional stage and screen appearances and remains best known for his work on Goodnight Sweetheart. He is alive and retired from active acting work.
You two, former leaders of His Majesty's government, do not kick buckets. They pass away peacefully in the night. Allow a man some dignity.
I don't see why I should. It was because...
Piece of advice from a very good friend of mine, Martin Cochrane. And this piece of advice has served me well over the years. And it's about whether or whether not.
Elizabeth Carling, born on October 20th, 1967, in Middlesbrough, England. She portrayed Phoebe Sparrow in Goodnight Sweetheart from 1997 to 1999, beginning the role at age 30. She owns and runs the Royal Oak pub and becomes Gary Sparrow's wife in the past timeline. Elizabeth Carling took over the role from Dervla Kirwan and brought a strong sense of resilience and warmth to the character, particularly as she navigates love and war in turbulent times. Carling is also known for roles in Casualty, Boone and Goodnight Sweetheart's 2016 return. As of 2025, she is 57 years old and remains active in theatre, voice work and occasional television appearances.
Never mind poor Reg, what about me? No money, no watch, no nookie.
Oh, do cheer up, Gary.
Give me one good reason why I should.
Of ladies, and she's an ex-England international player, and it's safe to say that she...
Jonathan Cake, born on August 31st, 1967, in Worthing, Sussex, England. He portrayed Ludo in Goodnight Sweetheart in 1995 at the age of 28. Ludo is a suave, upper-class RAF officer and romantic rival to Gary in the 1940s timeline. He represents the social contrast between Gary's modern sensibilities and the traditional wartime values of the time. Jonathan Cake brought charm and intensity to the role. He later gained international recognition with roles in Desperate Housewives, Chuck, and various Shakespearean stage productions. As of 2025, he is 57 years old and continues to work in both British and American television and theatre.
Money.
Look at this, Ludo. American instant coffee, best before chocolate biscuits, and that's official. And you're going to invest this pension money for her, right?
This very, very morally rigorous Puritan to take over Angela.
Timothy West, born on October 20th, 1934, in Bradford, West Yorkshire, England. He portrayed Tufty McDuff in Goodnight Sweetheart in 1998 at the age of 63. Tufty McDuff is a brash, fast-talking American GI and black market hustler who appears in the later episodes. He adds both conflict and humour to Gary's adventures in the 1940s timeline. Timothy West was one of the UK's most respected stage and screen actors, with major roles in Brass, Coronation Street and EastEnders. He passed away on November 12, 2024, at the age of 90. The cause of death was not publicly disclosed. West is remembered as a towering figure in British theatre and television, with a legacy spanning more than 6 decades.
MI5, black car, revolver, get in or I'll shoot you down like a dog. Love it. You're Sparrow.
What kind of practical help do these people in Sudan get, in Darfur get?
Various ways.
Michelle Holmes, born on January 1st, 1967, in Rochdale, Lancashire, England. She portrayed Ivonne Sparrow in Goodnight Sweetheart from 1993 to 1996, beginning the role at age 26. Yvonne is Gary Sparrow's ambitious and modern wife in the 1990s timeline. She is career-focused, practical, and often frustrated by Gary's unexplained absences. Michelle Holmes originated the role with a blend of humour and realism, laying the foundation for the character's evolution in later seasons. Holmes has had a long career in British television, with appearances in Coronation Street, The Bill, and Benidorm. As of 2025, she is 58 years old and continues to act in TV dramas and soaps across the UK.
I'm officially brilliant. It was fantastic. I loved it. And I got a terrific reaction when I read my dissertation.
Oh, yeah.
It was entitled Fantasy, Reality and Obsession.
And I think every week this will be the end and nobody will ever talk about it again. And we shot the film in, was it 1986, and it went out in...
Ralph Ineson, born on December 15, 1969, in Leeds, West Yorkshire, England. He portrayed Donald in Goodnight Sweetheart in 1996, at the age of 27. Donald is a tough, working-class character who brings grit and tension to Gary's interactions in the wartime setting. Ralph Ineson's distinctive Yorkshire accent and intense screen presence made the character stand out. After his appearance in Goodnight Sweetheart, Ineson's career rose significantly, with roles in Game of Thrones, The Witch, The Office, UK, and as Amicus Carrow in the Harry Potter series. As of 2025, he is 55 years old and continues to thrive as a respected actor in film, television, and video game voice work.
After all, it's 2 years. A lot can happen in 2 years. I mean, things change.
Yeah. Look, do you mind if I run a bath? I dreamt about lying in that bath for ages.
And yeah, then later on found out exactly what it was and how big it is. Yeah. But yeah, it wasn't... I think if you approach any project...
Ian Lavender, born on February 16, 1946 in Birmingham, England. He portrayed Michael Sparrow, Gary's father, in Goodnight Sweetheart in 1998 at the age of 52. Michael appears in a special time travel twist, adding emotional depth and family history to Gary's storyline. Best known for his role as Private Pike in the classic sitcom Dad's Army, Lavender brought warmth and familiarity to the part. He continued acting in British television, including roles in EastEnders and stage productions. He passed away on February 2, 2024, at the age of 77, due to complications following a prolonged illness. His passing marked the end of an era for fans of classic British comedy.
We are. Whistle while you work. Hitler is at work. He's half army, so's his army. Whistle while you... Your name will also go...
Sorry, I was trying to be really quiet.
But on the other hand, she breaks down doors.
And she's useless and it breaks the filming down.
Sonia Walger, born on June 6, 1974, in Hampstead, London, England. She portrayed Flick in Goodnight Sweetheart in 1999 at the age of 25. Flick is a modern woman who enters Gary's chaotic double life, representing a fresh romantic entanglement and adding complexity to the later episodes. Sonia Walger went on to gain fame in American television with major roles in Lost, Flash Forward, and The Mind of the Married Man. As of 2025, she is 50 years old and continues to act in both UK and US productions, known for her poise and emotional depth.
Why are you suddenly so keen on staying in Los Angeles?
Are you kidding me? I love it here. Sunshine, the spinning, the smoothies.
The city has brought us nuts.
With a con man, and then discovered that she'd fallen in love with a con man, and then decided to keep being in love with a con man. So that's the main premise of the show. I'm the
Nimmi March, born on March 1st, 1962, in Kingston upon Thames, Surrey, England. She portrayed Stella, Gary's secretary, in Goodnight Sweetheart in 1995 at the age of 33. Stella is a brief but memorable character who works with Gary in the 1990s timeline. She's efficient, no nonsense, and often finds herself caught up in Gary's chaotic double life. Nimmi March has also appeared in shows like Coronation Street, Holby City, and The Bill, and has lent her voice to various documentaries and audio dramas. As of 2025, she is 63 years old and remains active in acting and voiceover work, particularly in socially conscious media and narration.
Gillian? Oh, I want to introduce you to Ivonne, so come with me. We'll leave the boys to chat. Are you ovulating at the moment?
Ronnie Stevens, born on September 2nd, 1925, in London, England. He portrayed Wicks in Goodnight Sweetheart in 1995, at the age of 70. Wicks is an eccentric and mysterious character involved with wartime intelligence, who adds a layer of intrigue and dry humour to the show. Though a brief presence, his character is remembered for cryptic advice and a quirky demeanour. Ronnie Stevens had a long and diverse career in comedy and drama, with roles in Yes, Prime Minister, Only When I Laugh, and many radio programmes. He passed away on November 11th, 2006, at the age of 81. The cause of death was not publicly announced. He is remembered fondly as one of Britain's classic character actors.
Well, that's a first.
I am paying him what nobody else in London would pay him. You wouldn't believe what I'm paying him. I don't believe what I'm paying him. But I should be...
David de Keyser, born on August 22nd, 1927 in London, England. He portrayed Dr. Jakowitz in Goodnight Sweetheart in 1995 at the age of 68. Dr. Jakowitz is a quirky and intellectual psychologist who attempts to analyse Gary's seemingly irrational behaviour. His character offers insight, comic relief, and a clever twist on the concept of time travel-induced stress. David de Keyser was known for his distinctive voice, appearing in films such as Modesty Blaise, Layer Cake, and providing narration and voiceover for documentaries and commercials. He passed away on February 20th, 2021, at the age of 93. The cause of death was natural causes. His long career and voice work left a lasting mark on British film and TV.
Besides the sudden fatigue, the inexplicable bursts of déjà vu, the panic attacks, the manic depressive episodes...
David Ryle, born on January 5th, 1935, in Shoreham-by-Sea, Sussex, England. He portrayed Eric, Gary's father-in-law, Yvonne's dad, in Goodnight Sweetheart starting in 1993, when he was 58 years old. Eric is portrayed as a grumpy yet humorous older man, often sceptical of Gary. Though a supporting character, he brought an additional generational voice and comedic edge to the show. David Ryle had a prolific acting career, appearing in numerous British films and television series, including Harry Potter and The Deathly Hallows, Part 1, where he played Elphias Doge. He passed away on December 25, 2014, at the age of 79. The cause of death was not publicly disclosed. His passing marked the loss of a respected and seasoned actor in British theatre and screen.
Information? You? Yes, me. Well, don't you want to know?
Not really. The last very important information you had turned out to be the instalment of Belisha beacons outside the sub post office.
Fair.
Anna Karen, born on September 19, 1936, in Durban, South Africa. She portrayed Mrs. Hardcore in Goodnight Sweetheart in 1998 at the age of 62. Mrs. Hardcore is a quirky and assertive character who appears in Gary's 1940s storyline, bringing comedic tension and period-specific charm. Anna Karen was widely loved for her role as Olive in On the Buses and later as Aunt Sal in EastEnders. She passed away on February 22, 2022 at the age of 85 following a tragic house fire. Her death was mourned across the UK as she was considered one of British comedy's most beloved figures.
To work with her in private.
Oh, don't worry. I do know the facts of life.
Yeah, Mum told her yesterday.
Who is your favourite character from Goodnight Sweetheart? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.